much are you looking forward to the scrimmage tomorrow?
I'm looking forward. That's what I've been waiting on. You know, I wanna see how I can, you know, fall forward, how it feels to get tackled. You know, I'm ready for the guys to get after it. So this is gonna be good for all of us, all around.
Benny, what's the biggest difference in the locker room this year than last year?
A lot of guys are stepping up to be leaders in all the position groups. Guys are coming in to get extra film, extra work, and I can just tell the team's more hungry than we were last year. So that's a good thing.
I don't know if you commanded this many cameras last year, but you had to wait your turn, obviously, to play. What's it been like for you coming through this camp, going into this season as a guy that is now synonymous with the offense here?
It's just I got a bigger role. I feel like a bigger leader role. I still feel the same last year. Like I still feel like a freshman. So I don't try to take outlook on anything. I still do what I'm supposed to do, and I still got a job. So I feel the same.
How have you adapted to that leadership role? What kind of things have you noticed different now that you have to do?
I noticed that a lot of the younger guys are looking up to me. A lot of the team, just even the older guys, that I just know I got an important role that I need to play for my part to make the offense better and the team better. So, you know, just getting after it and pushing guys. You know, if guys are slacking, I got to make sure I'm on them, and I can never slack because you know I'm always being watched. So I'm always on the A game.
Benny, you're the guy that coaches always point to as the example of a freshman who comes into camp and proves he has to play just the way he practices and prepares. Any of these freshmen remind you of you last year in the way they're going out?
Yes, sir. I would say Cleavon is probably the main one that reminds me of myself. And Kovac. Kovac does a great job. And I stay on him. I told him, like, you remind me a lot like myself, dude. Just keep working and stay focused. But Cleavon, he took a big role. And he stepped up big, and everybody noticed it, and especially the coaches. So I'm very impressed.
Is Kovac a guy that you think that can see the field this year and be part of that rotation?
Yes, sir. I do see that.
What are some of the main things that sort of stick out about him and his running style?
Kovac, he's a very smart runner. You know, he has a great size, and he has a one cut get upfield. That's very fast. So. Him being the size he is right now and how like focused he is, I just see a lot of myself, and it's on Coach Grant, but you know I definitely hope he's with us this year.
I know they've taken it kind of slow with him since coming off the injury. Have they turned him loose yet?
No, sir. He's still not being baby, but still being taking it slow right now. But they're gonna unleash him soon, and I can't wait. You know, I'm ready to see it.
How much more pass catching is involved for you guys this season than last season? It seems like a lot in the open practice we got to see.
Yes, ma'am. It's way more. You're definitely going to see a lot of us being in the flat, a lot of check downs. You know, Coach Graham been working on this year that if the quarterbacks don't see anything, you know, not to throw it out of bounds or run it, take the sack, just hit the check down. You know, we're going to try to get 1 or 2. So, and those can break. All it takes is one tackle. We can take it the distance. So that's one thing we definitely.
Was that something you did a lot in high school, to sort of catch the ball in the flat and go, or is that something you've had to sort of work your way to?
I had to work into it, but you know, I've always been catching balls, and I feel like I got a good pair of hands. So yeah, we just got to use them.
Which of the running backs has the best pair of hands for that?
You looking at him?
Now that Steven is established and more comfortable with the offense, with the experience, and you and a lot of the guys. Is the playbook any different? Are you using more pages in it, or is it pretty much what you all showed last year?
There's a lot more pages. There's a lot of changes that's been going on. Playbook-wise, it's mostly the same. But when we running the ball and we want to get those yards, but you know, we catching the ball a lot. Coach Grant got a lot of tricks up his sleeve, and it's fun offense. I wouldn't want to run no other offense with this one.
You and Nathan live together, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it weird to live with somebody that you compete with for that spot all the time? I mean, do you guys? How does that work?
That's my brother, so that's it. We don't see it like that. You know, we always push each other, and I'm pushing him, he pushes me. So that's just how we have it. But that's my bro. We always going back playing games. When we're outside of football, we're not thinking about football. So we always that's my dog.
Benny, all the defensive coaches seem to be barking about, you know, stop the run to their guys, stop the run. Do you anticipate tomorrow being kind of a marked man out there a little bit?
Yeah, probably. But you know, the defense they did a good job today. But you know, when it's time, the offense know when it's time. We gonna definitely get after it in the run. So.
Will this be kind of really the first time full hitting and
Yeah, this is gonna be the first time tackling, full hitting up, no thudding up. So this is gonna help the whole team. You know, I especially want to see what I can do.
Are you a part of this push-up competition that they have going on? Like to Beatty and Garrett were talking about that. They do push-ups. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
You said you're looking forward to being tackled, but you don't like being tackled. Which is it?
Definitely. I definitely don't like being tackled, but I want to see what it feels like when it's full go. But I'm definitely gonna get on somebody. So I'm gonna run over somebody.
Who's a guy that it's hard to break their tackle?
Probably Jordan Jones. You know, I talk to Jordan Jones all the time, and we make each other better after every rep. You know, we talk to each other and see what we see, and just better each other. And I feel like we always say this. I'm the Jay Jones of offense, and he the Benny Snell defense. So that's how we see it.
Some people might think he's too small to be an SEC linebacker. I got to think you believe he's proven he's just fine, right?
He's beyond that. I feel like he's the best linebacker in the SEC because no one brings the fire, no one brings the passion like him. You know, everybody in the SEC, everybody can be good and all this, but it's about the passion. It's how hard you work. We showed that last year, so.
Benny, I think you posted a video online of quite the block you had in practice this week.
Yeah.
Who was that you kind of laid down?
That was one of the freshman guys. He was like bull rushing a lot, so I ain't like that.
Yeah.
And when it was my turn, I gave him a shot. But after we pick him up, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna get it in. Yeah.
Was that your welcome to college moment?
Welcome to the SEC, baby. I had to go through that too.
Everybody good? Thank you.